It is 5:30 in the morning, right? Man, it's crazy, right? I got this low coming down here. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. And man, I had a really big fight with this broker this morning because for the fact that the law was like, I think 4.5 hours. So when I got the law yesterday around 4 p.m., I drove straight through, and I got here like 17 miles from this drop-off. It's a building under construction, whatever. And I had the chance to meet up with a great brother yesterday. This company, I'm not gonna mention name, but he's like the product manager, and he's also part of the family. And I appreciate you, brother, for being out there supporting your boy from Africa. But that brother actually inspired me for keep doing what I'm doing. He unbelievable, man. I don't know how you do that. And a lot of young folks just want to have some flexible time, to do some video games or just hang out, whatever, on social media. So this brother, he's in charge of the big distribution center, and at the same time, he got a box truck company. So after he done working, man, look, I don't know how you do that, but seriously, that right there honestly keep me going. So as I speak right now, today, Thursday, August 24th, you guys see there is 5 something in the morning. I'm waiting for the receiver to show up. Appointment is 6 o'clock. So man, this brother finished working on his job that already paid him, who knows, man, 6 figures, whatever. But then he got his Amazon relay that he gonna jump on it and take his box truck, and well, man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful, and this is a perfect example of many of you young folks out there. Y'all wasting too many times, bro. Spending your time while you're still young to make money, just like the brothers doing out there. While you're still young, make a use out of your time, okay? Make something out of your time. Stop wasting hours and hours on social media. Girls out there, whatever. At the end of the day, man, people that got the money, they are the one who going to tell these girls what to do. But if you don't have the money, then those girls going to tell you what to do, right? This broker and I have some big fights because for the fact that the loan was 4.5 hours. So I took the law, I drove straight through, and I parked, like I said, 17 miles away from here. All right, I screenshot my ELD that shows my location and everything. I sent it to this guy yesterday. But before that, I had like 4 different phones called from him. And then another 2 phone calls from maybe somebody from his office or whatever. Just asking for ETA. The law got to be delivered at 6 o'clock in the morning. Why is it a 4-hour trip? I'm being called left and right by different people. At the end of the day, we are drivers. We are here. We need to stay focused, because if I'm fighting with my phone trying to reply your text message and the police are there watching, but the government has some system out there where they can detect you being on your phone, and then the system will send your license plate to a police officer, whatever, and the next thing you know, you're being pulled over for the fact that you were on your phone. And I'm telling you guys who are brokers to leave us alone, because if I have your law on my truck, I'm running a company. I ain't running no baby games out here. I got an authority that was verified by the government. I got a US DOT, whatever, everything. I got insurance and everything. What is said that I'm getting so much phone call from somebody, the load that I pick up around 4 p.m. that going to be delivered the next day at 6 a.m. And me, I have plenty of time. It's only 4.5 hours. If I were to give you my ETA, and stuff like that, leave me alone. So I schedule my alarm to wake up, let's say 5 o'clock or so, right? At 4:30, this guy calling me, texting me, are we set for deliver? Come on, bro. And actually, I told him, I said, bro, why? What's going on? He said, what do you mean? I said, no, you can't do that. You can't call me. Like yesterday, when I got to this truck stop, which is 17 miles away from my drop-off, I told you, this is a situation here. Hey, check this out, by the way, guys, all right? Check this out, by the way, all right? This is my ELD location that I screenshot. Okay, I can't now get closer to the camera, but this is my ELD location. I screenshot there, all right, showing my location and everything. Send it to him, and he appreciated that, right? But why is it you calling me at 4 a.m.? Why is it you calling me at 4 a.m.? Are we good for delivery and stuff like that? And I feel like it's not fair. So he and I got a really big fight or something like that. And I told him, I said, I got your load on my truck. I'm the owner of the company. I know what I'm doing here. I communicated with you all day long. You cannot call me. It's against my safety. Because at the end of the day, we driver, we need to get some sleep. We need to get some sleep. So if I don't get a sleep and I run off the road, what will happen? I could damage your load. Are you trying to make me get some insurance claim or something? You know? So it's just crazy, right? All right, but I'm telling you guys, man, y'all need to be careful. Brokers are out there taking advantage. And at the end of the day, there are a lot of double broking, okay? I got a couple brokers that actually, you know, went out of business. All right, one invoice is about $1,700. All right, I'm paying back to the factoring company, but the factoring company said they are fine, clean through the insurance, and when they get the, you know, they will give me back my money. It happened before the $1,700. It was a $700 invoice, and I paid for it, and the factoring company got approved through insurance, and they paid me back, right? But this time, there's another broker they call Queen Logistics. Queen Logistics, we deliver a load. We delivered a load, right? My factoring company paid me and everything. But then factoring company, they usually go after broker, maybe, who knows, 20, 21 days or something like that. And this broker's telling the factoring company that, hey, we're not going to pay this money because we realized that the driver, he wasn't the one who delivered this load. This load was delivered by a different carriers. And they send the carriers for MC number and DOT number to the factoring company. And the factoring company sent that to me. So what I did, I went on the SafeFi website and I pulled that carrier phone number and I called him and said, hey, were you in this location at this time or whatever? And the guy said, no. I said, well, I delivered the load, but then the broker claiming that you're the one who delivered the load and stuff like that. And this gentleman said that he actually lives in Florida. And that load was delivered back in June. And since March of 2023, he never been in Ohio because that's where we deliver the load. So how come the broker is coming up with a random MC number of the internet, you know, using that to back up a claim? All right, guys. So there's a lot of stuff going on here. You guys need to wake up. So that broker is Queen Logistics, by the way. And the broker that actually went out of business, I'm going to have the information as well. So Queen Logistics, if you guys are working with Queen Logistics and they're paying you, good luck with that. Because at the end of the day, they're not going to do that to everybody. They're going to pick and choose which invoice that they need to back out of. Because when brokers are going out of business, they come up with a lot of different tricks and techniques that will save them a bunch of money, right? But at the end of the day, I feel like Queen Logistics, they didn't do that research right. Because that specific MC number that they put off the internet, what they don't understand is that we as a carrier, we have to provide a proof for ELD. That means we were in that location. So that carrier said that since March, he wasn't in Ohio. How did you get that carrier's MC? You pulled that off the internet in order to back up a claim, right? But if this is something that we have to go to court for, that carriers have to provide the ELD that proved that he was in that location. And the next thing, I also asked the carrier said he got a 14-foot box truck. So he cannot even haul 8,000 pounds. His capacity is 4,000 something. So yeah, that's what's going on. All right, you guys want to be careful. If Queen Logistics is trying to come up with some scam, they're messing with the wrong dude. And my job out here is to make sure that nobody take advantage of you, nobody take advantage of me. Because we are the one who are here doing the job. Brokers is out there, all right? He's out there right now having some good time, whatever. He's getting ready to get some cup of coffee. You know, at the end of the day, we the one who taking all the risks. All right, so don't let broker get on your nerve. And I have a broker that honestly, if something's going on with brokers, I call him and I try to get some feedback from him. What he told me was, hey, dude, let me tell you something. If a broker refusing to pay you, all right, if a broker refusing to pay you, Go to the shipper. Tell the broker, okay, if you're refusing to pay me or something, I'm going to take it to the shipper, because the shipper is going to be the one responsible to pay you. So the shipper pay the broker and the broker pay you. So a lot of time brokers don't want for shipper to know what is going on between them and a carrier. So that's what he told me. So if a broker is refusing to pay you, take the matters to the shipper. Say, hey, I ran a load. I have a BOS signed by the receiver. This is the BOS, whatever. But this broker is refusing to pay me. All right. So now the shipper going to call the broker and say, hey, how come I already pay you, but you're not paying the people that are running the law? And they can lose their contract for coming up with some scam like that. And that's what he told me, and I'm letting you guys know. All right, so if a broker's refusing to pay you, once again, go to the shipper or the receiver. Either one of these people are responsible, but I will first go to the shipper. That's what he told me. Go to the shipper, because the shipper actually send the product to the receiver. So therefore, the receiver might maybe send the shipping money to the shipper, because when they buy the product from the shipper, it's all including shipping and everything like that, right? So go to the shipper and explain the situation to the shipper. But a lot of time, you want to tell the broker, hey, I'm going to the shipper if you don't want to pay me. And therefore, the broker will be like, I don't want my shipper to know what is going on. So if Queen Logistics is coming up with a scam, this is what, if you guys in the same situation, you don't have voice like me to come on social media and talk about it, go to the shipper. Go to the shipper and tell them what they got going on. All right, but I took too long to come out with this video, because I've been giving them the chance to pay me my money. But for the fact they don't pay me my money, I have evidence and everything that proves that they owe me my money. So there's nothing they can do to stop me at this point, and I'm letting you guys know so you guys don't be the next victims. This is your boy from Africa. I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah, getting the truck offload. It's a whole new building, you know. Office space. Truck offload right there. Oh, this. About 6 more pallets. Yeah. And, this brother was telling me, if you're working as a construction guy, you can make about $25 an hour. So making $25 an hour. You can make $25 an hour working in construction thing, right?
Depends on what you're doing. Yeah.
Man, that's some good money. I'm telling you guys, man. Y'all home watching video game, y'all better come make it. You know, so $25 an hour working as a construction worker, you know. That's just start up, you know. Like somebody who got no experience, is just jumping, sweeping floor, moving stuff left and right, 25, okay? Then the more and more you stay into it, you make more money, you know? So I'm telling y'all, because 25 an hour, and he's told me that you can put in like 50, 60 hours a week, you know? And these are the people that are making the money right here. Senor.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, y'all make the money, bro.
Easy money?
Yeah, easy money. See? People sit home to play game. We got to make the money. We out here making the money, and y'all home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, bro, like seriously, some of y'all like to be at home and just chill. But you see, these guys, they got no, you know, degree, whatever. Some of them just don't want to go to school for whatever the case might be. Because at the end of the day, right, I'm not telling anybody not to go to school, but college, tuition, student loan, and all that stuff, and you're gonna end up making what? Some people get a student loan and stuff like that, and they end up making what? Less than $25 an hour. But you out here doing the construction work, this guy, all these Spanish guys, they're making $20, $25 an hour, just walking around, easy money, right? And that right there, that's what they call America. It's not about sitting home and just complain. You know, one of the reasons your boy from Africa, I'm out here, is because of all this opportunity. Because I know if this trucking business don't work for me, God wanna know, I am coming to do some construction work or something, and I make my easy money.